Mixing anabolic steroids requires careful consideration of how different compounds interact to produce desired muscle-building effects while managing potential side effects. A cycle combining 500 mg of testosterone, Enanthate, 500 mg of Deca, Durabolin, and 50 mg of Dianabol creates a powerful bulking stack designed for significant gains in muscle mass and strength. This combination leverages the synergistic effects of three distinct compounds: a long-acting testosterone ester, a slow-release nandrolone derivative, and a fast-acting oral steroid. Understanding how these substances work together, their benefits, potential side effects, proper dosing protocols, is essential for athletes considering this advanced cycle. Testosterone enanthate serves as the foundation of this stack. It's providing a steady release of exogenous testosterone over 7 to 10 days. As the primary male sex hormone, testosterone enhances protein synthesis, nitrogen retention, and red blood cell production, all critical factors for muscle growth and recovery. The 500 mg weekly dose creates a strong anabolic environment, while maintaining androgen levels sufficient for normal physiological function. Deca Durabolin, the brand name for nandrolone decanoate, complements testosterone with its unique properties. Nandrolone has a higher anabolic to androgenic ratio than testosterone, meaning it promotes tissue-building effects with relatively less androgenic activity. Its decanoate ester provides a slow release over 10 to 14 days, making it ideal for sustained muscle growth. At 500 mg weekly, Deca contributes to collagen synthesis and joint health, while adding quality mass. Dianabol acts as the kickstarter in this stack, as an oral steroid with a half-life of just 3 to 6 hours. It produces rapid increases in strength and size within the first 1 to 2 weeks of the cycle, before the injectables reach peak effectiveness. The 50 mg daily dose provides a substantial anabolic stimulus that complements the longer-acting compounds. Dianabol's ability to increase glycogen retention and intracellular water creates the characteristic pumped look many bodybuilders desire during bulking phases. The combination of these three compounds creates a multiplicative effect on muscle protein synthesis. Testosterone and Deca work through slightly different mechanisms to testosterone, primarily binding to androgen receptors, while nandrolone has greater interaction with progesterone receptors, resulting in more comprehensive, muscle-building signaling. Dianabol adds another layer of anabolic activity through its unique ability to upregulate ribosome production, enhancing the cell's protein-building capacity. Users typically experience rapid weight gain in the first 2 to 3 weeks from Dianabol's effects on water retention and glycogen storage. This initial surge provides psychological motivation and allows for immediate strength increases in the gym. As the injectables begin reaching peak concentrations around week 4 to 5, the gains transition from fluid-based to actual contractile tissue growth. The stack is particularly effective for adding thick, dense muscle mass, with many users reporting 1.525 pound increases over a 12-week cycle when combined with adequate nutrition. The joint protective effects of Deca Durabolin become especially valuable when pushing heavy weights with the increased strength from Dianabol and testosterone. Many users report significantly reduced joint pain and improved recovery between workouts, allowing for more frequent high-intensity training. This combination enables athletes to train through what would normally be overuse injuries, though this carries its own risks if proper form and recovery are neglected. Strength gains follow a distinct pattern with this stack. Dianabol produces almost immediate increases in lifting capacity within the first 7 to 10 days, often allowing users to add 10 to 20 pounds to major lifts. The mechanism involves enhanced phosphocreatine synthesis in muscle cells, leading to greater power output. As testosterone levels rise through weeks 3 to 5, strength continues improving through neural adaptations and increased muscle cross-sectional area. Deca's contribution to strength becomes most apparent in the later weeks as its collagen-building effects allow for more stable joints and connective tissues under heavy loads. But the injection schedule for this stack requires careful planning to maintain stable blood levels. Testosterone enanthate should be injected twice weekly at 250 mg per injection to keep levels consistent. Deca Durabolin, with its longer half-life, can be administered once weekly at 500 mg, though some users prefer splitting it into two 250 mg doses to match the testosterone schedule. Dianabol is taken orally, typically in divided doses, morning and evening to maintain stable blood concentrations. The 50 mg daily dose usually splits into 25 mg upon waking and 25 mg pre-workout or in the early afternoon. Taking it with food enhances absorption and reduces stomach discomfort. Dianabol should be limited to 4 to 6 weeks due to liver toxicity concerns, while the injectables can continue for 12 to 16 weeks. The combined estrogenic activity of these compounds requires diligent management. Testosterone aromatizes to estrogen, while Deca's metabolite can stimulate progesterone receptors. Dianabol further complicates matters as a strong aromatase activator. Without proper control, users risk excessive water retention and bloating. Gynecomastia, increased blood pressure, and worsened lipid profiles. A comprehensive estrogen control strategy should include an aromatase inhibitor like Arimidex or Aromasin. Possible use of a dopamine agonist like cabergoline if progesterone-related side effects emerge, and regular monitoring for signs of high estrogen. The combined androgenic load of this stack can produce significant side effects, particularly in predisposed individuals. Common issues include accelerated hair loss in those genetically susceptible, increased body and facial hair growth, acne particularly on back and shoulders, and heightened aggression or mood swings. Preventive measures include 5-alpha reductase inhibitors like finasteride for hair protection, thorough skin cleansing routines for acne, stress management techniques for mood stabilization, and regular blood donation to manage increased hematocrit. This stack presents significant challenges to cardiovascular health that require proactive management. The combined effects include increased LDL and decreased HDL cholesterol, elevated blood pressure from fluid retention, higher hematocrit and hemoglobin levels, and potential left ventricular hypertrophy with prolonged use. Mitigation strategies should include regular cardiovascular exercise, omega-3 fatty acid supplementation, blood pressure monitoring, possible use of cholesterol support supplements, and therapeutic phlebotomy if hematocrit exceeds 52%. The hepatotoxicity of Dianabol adds another layer of concern. Even at moderate doses, liver enzymes typically elevate 2 to 3 times normal values. Liver protection is essential through supplements like NAC, TUDCA, and milk thistle, along with strict avoidance of alcohol and other liver stressors. The combination of long-acting injectables with a potent oral makes post-cycle recovery particularly challenging. Natural testosterone production will be completely suppressed, requiring a carefully planned PCT beginning 2 weeks after the last testosterone enanthate injection. A standard PCT protocol includes Clomid and Nalvadex over 4 to 6 weeks, with HCG used during the waiting period. Full recovery of natural testosterone production may take 2 to 4 months, with some users reporting permanent changes to their HPTA axis after repeated high-dose cycles. The anabolic potential of this stack can only be realized with proper nutritional support. Caloric intake should exceed maintenance by 500 to 750 calories daily, with emphasis on high-quality protein, complex carbohydrates, essential fatty acids, and increased sodium intake to manage fluid balance. Many users find they can tolerate higher carbohydrate loads without fat gain due to enhanced glycogen storage from Dianabol. The psychological impact of this stack can be profound. Many users report increased confidence and assertiveness, heightened aggression useful in training but challenging in daily life, improved motivation and drive, and possible emotional volatility during hormone fluctuations. These effects typically follow a pattern of initial euphoria during the Dianabol phase, followed by more stable mood as the injectables take over, then potential irritability during the later weeks as estrogen management becomes more challenging. This combination offers several benefits compared to alternative bulking protocols, including more balanced gains than testosterone, DBL-only cycles, better joint health than dry compound stacks, more sustainable growth than oral-only cycles, and smoother transition between compounds than front-loaded cycles. The synergy between the three components creates an environment where each compound enhances the others' effects while mitigating some of their individual drawbacks. The combination of 500 mg testosterone enanthate, 500 mg Deca durabelian, and 50 mg Dianabol represents a sophisticated mass-building stack suitable for experienced users. When properly implemented with attention to injection protocols, estrogen management, and organ support, it can produce dramatic increases in muscle size and strength. However, the significant side effect profile and post-cycle recovery challenges make it inappropriate for beginners. Those considering this stack should have multiple previous cycles under their belt, a thorough understanding of ancillaries and PCT, and commitment to regular health monitoring. With proper execution, this combination remains one of the most effective bulking protocols in performance enhancement.